3, 2, 1. Green flag is in the air at Goodwood. The number 4 gets an excellent start away from the number 0. The 49 and the 8 side by side. They were 3 wide for a split second on the run down to turn 1 here. Manbar takes second place. Pingu third. Drew Schmanke falls back to 6th. Silverdrift in 5th. Big Q already flying as the number 4 gets sideways on the grass. Side by side for second now between Pingu and Manbar. Still side by side now. I'm going to have to pull up the track map at some point, but I don't give a shit at this point. So far, no issues for our drivers going through this very difficult section here. All 6 cars go through without issue. The number 0 run on the back of the number 4. The number 8 run on the back of him. The number 2 very sideways on about not even one lap. I have a stroke. All right. The number 0 was sideways on the apex of the corner there, going through the straight, heading towards the final section here on this very, very short course, the Goodwood Revival Circuit. Is Pingu going to send it? He's looking on the outside, not going to make anything of it just yet. He'll bide his time as we go into the final chicane for the first time today. The number 8 takes to the grass. The number 49 also takes to the grass. 25 taking to the grass. The number 9's taking to the grass. They all took to the grass. They're all still taking to the grass. The 49 gets through. The 25 is loose on the chicane exit here. As now the top 3 have made their way through lap 1, and a sizable gap is now in place from 4th. That number 0 is Sylvia, all over the back of that Clio here. The number 4 goes to the inside to defend the number 0, side by side with him.
Ooh. Shit.
Door contact made there nearly once again. The number 0 is cleared. The number 4, no, he isn't. The number 4 is going to resend it. The number 8 is going to follow. There's contact between all 3 cars. All 3 maintain control. They're still going. The number 8 did not gain anything out of that. Neither did the 0. So now Pingu moving in line with the number 4 here. JNC holding on to that first place for the moment. Has 25 still holding off the number 9. Fastest sector for the number 0. Ooh, the 0 is very loose, very loose. He's on the grass. Because he's not going to be able to make a charge to number 8, using as much as he can. Makes contact with the rear bumper of the number 0. Fastest lap goes to the number 8. A 1:25.297, which is 1,000th of a second quicker than the number 4's fastest time. It looks like now the battle for second is heating up. The Renault Clio right on the back bumper of that Sylvia. Sorry about that. Yeah, no position changes outside of Drew getting ahead of Silverdrift. I did not see what happened there. The number 4 is wide on entry. He's going to the wall. He's in the wall. The number 4 falls from 1st to 3rd in about 2 seconds. Not even now the number 8's off. He hits the pin lane sign. Now Pingu's got a comfortable gap from Manbar. And I see there the number 9's also gone off, barely missing the outside tire wall out of the chicane. Looks like the Renaults are struggling for grip in the long run. We're not even 5 minutes in. So we saw the 4 go off. We're seeing the 8 struggle with his car. Let's see here. What is going to happen from here? Looks like flat metal thing. looking at the belt for fifth place here. The number 9, that directly ahead of the number 25. This is for, I believe, 10 points, if I remember the point system correctly. As Pingu makes his gap more comfortable from J and C. 25 being a little bit cautious on the brakes there. As the number 9 is starting to pull away a little bit more. However, the MX-5 has been top of its class in straight line. I believe we should be seeing the 25 make its run through here soon. Or run closer, but doesn't look like a lot of progress made into the final chicane. Slow on the exit. That'll definitely help Silver Drift some momentum here. Now he's gaining a lot of time here. Right on the back of that number 9 now. Taps the back bumper of that Integra. Pretend you didn't hear that. Spaced out between cars right now. Elsewhere, Pingu still leads JNC and Manbar. Oro's hanging comfortably in 4th place. The 25 still hunting down that 9. Making a little bit of ground there. Clearly, that corner there, that trouble corner, I'll call it for right now. It's going to be any bother to go up the track there. Pulling away from the number 4. About 2-second gap here is what it's being built up as. Fast as Sector 1 goes to the number 4 car. Once again, using up what he can of track limits, you're allowed 2 wheels on the white line and curves. That's about as far as that will go. Oro still holding on to 4th place. Number 9 still hanging on to 5th here. 25 bit loose on entry there, catches a bit of the outside grass. That's not exactly going to help him a whole lot. He was gaining on that number 9 car. On that battle for the 5th place. Pingu still putting on a clinic of a performance here. 25 right on the back bumper. Well, he's getting closer and closer to the back bumper of that Integra. We might be able to see something this lap if that 25 can hold the distance out of the chicane. He's a lot more aggressive through the chicane. A bit looser on exit though. That might help the 9 a little bit here. Going into turn 1 now. The 9 still leads ahead of number 25, who's gaining, looking to make a move around the outside, not able to make it happen. He'll have to slot right back in. Meanwhile, the gap from 1st and 2nd is 2.3 now. His gap to 3rd place from leader is 7.1. It's a pretty quiet race, must say. And I must have missed something. The 25 lost a lot of time to that number 9 car. He's trying to claw it back. Gap's now 1.1 seconds. Not a great exit for the number 25 there. indications from the number 8 car. Must be having some issues with his car. So here comes the 25. Still trying to claw back some momentum here. The gap's about stagnated at this point. See what happens here. So we're 2/3 of the way through this race. Race 1, rather. Gap slowly coming down now from the leader to second place. Oh, the number 9's run wide. He's on the asphalt runoff. Now the 25 right on his back bumper. Now on his inside, he catches the grass. Alright, going to try and defend it with all his might here. Flying by the airfield. No pun intended. Drew still holds on from Silver Drift. But Silver Drift caught a lot of ground through there. The rear wheel drive really being an asset to him here. This 25's going to try sending it. Slight contact, and he's nicked the grass a bit. He is able to maintain a straight line here, but unfortunately, plenty of ground lost there. So I'd say about 3 laps remain for our racers, or at least for the leaders. Should be 3 laps, I think. Yeah. Many things going on at the same time. Bigger still leads, now 3 seconds up for JNC. Manbar 13, about 14 seconds back from the leader. Oro is about 28 seconds back from the leader. Drew Schmanke and the number 9 Integra 38 seconds back from the leader. 1.5 ahead of Silver Drift 2212 in the 25 MX5. Been a pretty quiet first race so far. Yeah. 25. So still trying to get whatever he can out of these last couple laps. He's trying to close in on Drew Schmanke. It's 4th right now. Well, not including the results of today's race, he is standing in 4th, ahead of Drew by 4 points. See the 25 carrying a lot of speed through the first turn. He catches the grass. He's caught in the grass. He's hit the tire wall. He's hit the wall. Big time damage on the 25 car. And more importantly, valuable ground lost to the number 9. What was about half a second to a second is now 6 seconds and climbing after that. Pingu's going to start his final lap now, 3.6 seconds ahead of JNC. Absolutely dominating race for the Sylvia. If he can keep it on the island here for the next, say about a little more than a minute here, he should be able to hold on nicely to take the win here at Goodwood, the first of the races at Goodwood. Purple sector 1 for the number 0. Not bad from Pingu. Trying to maximize what he can here. That last sector in sector 3, that was a purple. Only a few seconds remain. And look at this. Drew Schmanke's caught up to Oro. I must have missed something. Oro must have had a moment. Schmanke punts the 49 off. He's going to give the 49 the position back. The timer's down. 25's finished his race. But now going to the final corner. 4.7 seconds from second. Frustration from the number 8. Out of the final chicane. MBR Pingu is going to take the first race at Goodwood. A dominating performance once again from the number 0. Dan CU Games is going to take home second place. Manbar is going to be looking to take third place. He does. And now the 49 holds on to fourth. The number 9 is off. He's off into the gravel trap. The Spoon Integra has had a moment there. Quite an unusual one, I think. Looks like the rear stepped out there.
Right, we have fixed the recent fuck up. Now let's go.
Yeah. Alright. So, 6 cars once again on the grid. Reverse grid. It'll be interesting to see what the hell happens here. Drivers are revving their engines for the most part. Except Drew. He's not. He's just keeping the power at 3, 2, 1. And off they go at Goodwood. Brilliant start then from the number 8 car. Number 49 gets an alright start. Number 25 gets cleared 3 wide for third place. Behind the number 8, gonna send it down the inside of the 25. He goes down to the grass. He nearly comes to the 25's nose. He's wide. The 25 is loose. Already a much more hectic start here. Single filing. Look at Pingu make a swing to the inside of the number 49 car. Side by side they are. They make contact. Still contact. The 49 forced wide. The 0 still hangs up to the inside. The 25 down to the... Oh, he's got to be a roadblock at this point. 9's going through the grass there. The 4 takes the early lead. 25 holding on to second right now. The 0 slots in line. The 49 right on the back bumper of that number 0 though. Oh, the 25's off. I didn't see that. He has gone wide. He's let just about everyone through. And then his 4 positions lost for the 25. Boy, oh boy. Now Pingu holds on to second place ahead of Ouroboros. Going through the penultimate corner on the run down to the chicane. Looks like everyone's going to go through there cleanly. The number 4 goes through, the 0 going through nicely. The number 49 catches a bit of the grass. He's loose as hell through there. And that's going to, that may open the door up for the number 8 to close in on that S2K. So JNC holds on. MBR Pingu closing the gap though. Or at least he's trying to. That 49 very loose on it, breaking through turn 1. Now the number 8 getting closer and closer to that rear bumper of that Honda. Oro takes to the defensive line, the number 8. Right now just biding his time. He's right there, less than 2/10. He's getting closer and closer to the rear bumper of the Sakura Motorsports S2K. There might have been contact there. The 49 very much wide through there. I didn't bother pulling up the track map, by the way. The 49 and 8 side by side, they make contact. Number 8 still trying to hook it around the outside. The number 8 clears the 49 on the overtake. He holds on to third place. Meanwhile, MBR Pingu, right, he's close to that gap quite a bit, about a second in 1 lap. Not bad from that Soviet, or the race 1 winner. 49 gonna try going on to the number 8. He goes, he stops it into the 8. He collects that tire on there, keeps it in the straight line, but boy, that's gonna sting later. Oh, the number 8's off at the chicane. But so far, no further dramas. The number 0 though, right on the back bumper of that number 4 car, taking a little bit of the grass, diving down to the inside. Ow, my tongue. He was going to dive it down to the inside, thinks better of it. He's going to wait for a better opportunity to present itself. Now going through this little flicker here. I think that's St. Mary's, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. This is Levant
okay,
Corner. And the straight behind it's called Levant Straight. And the straight after turn 1's called Ford Water.
No issues for the top 2 or 3rd and 4th. Manbar and Oro fighting for 3rd place still. Pingu and JNC fighting for the lead. Going into Wood, I believe this is Woodcut.
Woodcote, yeah.
The number 0 just hanging in there as they're entering the chicane. 49 being a bit more cautious on the entry to the Woodcote. The number 8 holds on. Pingu lost a bit of time there through the chicane. No issues, no further issues. The 8 catches a bit of the grass out the exit of the chicane. No issues for him. Oro got loose on the exit of the chicane. That's going to be a helping hand to the TRP Motorsport driver. Looking back on the battle for the lead. Look at this. Pingu's going to try going for it again. He's looking around the outside. Now slots back in line. No move made. Number 4 darts to the inside. Number 0 has to go a bit wide. No further issues for him. So now going through the same areas is the 8 and 49. 49 very loose going through there. Meanwhile, the number 0 right on the back bumper of that number 4 car once again. It's very intense racing for the lead here. We didn't see a whole lot of this in race 1, so this is immediately much more exciting than race 1. Here comes that number 0. I think he was thinking about making a move there. He's not going to. He's going to find his time a little bit more going through Woodcote. Into the chicane. Once again, might be thinking better of it. They both go through unscathed. The number 0 going through perfectly fine. The number 8 goes through the chicane well enough. And now look at this, the 0 trying to make something happen. Not yet. It's just pressuring the number 4 car. That P&O Ferry's car. Just, holding on to that lead. Number 0 still there though. He's not quite gone away from. Oro has lost time on the number 8. And it looks like the rest of the field seems to be pretty slotted in order for the time being. Number 4 still holding on to the lead here. Through the same areas without issue for either car. Pingu still just waiting for an opportunity to present itself. None have risen yet. He's getting closer, he's getting closer, he's looking to the left. Well, variable camera doesn't like zooming metrics, so I get that wrong a lot. Anyway, the 0 looking to the left, he's not quite going to make a move here through Woodcote. At this point, I half expect the 0 to start trying something. Thought about sticking his nose there in the chicane, thought better of it. Now he's going to the outside of the number 4 car on the straightaway. He's going to use whatever he can of that track. Side by side they are now. Pingu's has a much better straight line car, as was proven in Fuji. Going through now.
Oh, sorry, Pingu.
Pingu's gone into the grass. He holds on to it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So we're going through the same areas here. The 0 might be remembering that one. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I'm sorry.
We are halfway through this race.
I wasn't looking back on my camera. I was looking at the radar, and I forgot how shit radar actually is.
So right now, things are going smoothly for the rest of the field, just about. Drew Schmanke, unfortunately, just having moments of his problems of his own. He's been struggling with that Integra, unfortunately. But now Pingu right on the back bumper of that 0 car once again. A bit, slight bit more aggressive on the entry of the chicane. Catches the grass a little bit. No hamper there. He got plenty of momentum to use. if he decides to use it going into turn 1, not going to be able to. Bit of electronics issue, something about
Oh, sorry.
car! Nearly a repeat of last lap, although that being said, I thought that number 4 car was going to the airfield real quick. Now through the grass, through the area of grass, past the alongside the grass that looks like empty cornfields. If the commentator could not have a stroke for like 10 minutes. No issues through St. Mary's for the top 3 or top 4. Look at that number 0, right on the back of that Clio. He's going to be looking on the inside. He's already got someone on him. He's right alongside JNC. Pingu might possibly make the dash to the lead here. JNC been a stout defender all season. Has a notable reputation for it. Pingu clears them before they even get to Woodcock. The number 4 dives it back down the inside.
Shit. Sorry.
Taking all 4 wheels off the tarmac there, he will forcefully retake the lead. So now lap 8, we are officially 2/3 of the way through this race. Anything can still happen now between these two. JNC holds on to that lead by about half a second. Although Pinky once again flying his way up there through a straight line performance. The number 0, I think, now starting to try a bit harder catching the number 4 car after that incident in Woodcote. Someone is sending PlayStation messages to Tim. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. Anyway. The number 0 now goes to the outside of the number 4 car. He's got a much better run through the straightaway here. Heading towards Woodcote. The 0 overtakes the 4. 4 might be looking at an overtake. Not this time. The 4's going to make sure that hole's closed. And now Pink is retaking the lead. Oh, the number 4 catches the grass. He's loose. A bit of momentum lost by the number 4 Clio. Oh, the number 8 set a moment. He's able to keep it straight though. The number 49 Soccer Motorsports S2K also had a slight moment out of the chicane. But now half a second gap between the number 4 and the number 0. Pingu holds it right now, and the gap is slowly growing, slowly shrinking now. It's about stacked now, actually. Holy shit. So let's see what happens here. Looks like personal bit of sector for JNC here. Gaining a little bit of time on that number 0. Now down. What was about 7/10, now less than 6. Although the 0 definitely a little bit more aggressive on the braking zone. Momentum is slowly being crawled back by the number 4. Heading through the straightaway here. This might be where the 4's advantages end here. Pink has been able to maximize the straight line here, entering Woodcote. Going through here. Well done by Pingu. JNC takes all 4 wheels off. Again, did not get anything out of it. Very aggressive through the chicane. Here's the Britain. Or the Manx, rather. Union Jack. So number 8, nearly sideways out of the chicane. Just caught a glimpse of that as the cameras were panned on the number 4 car. Boy, he's been struggling out of that chicane all weekend. As the 4's gone wide. Even more momentum down the drain. As the 49 also goes wide, he's got into the runoff in turn 1. That might have cost him some time to the number 8 car. 25 right now, just holding his own at 5th, and Drew's at 6th. Boy, the gap's really growing now between 1st and 2nd. This might be over. Pingu fought hard so far for this one. As he's heading towards, as he's approaching the final lap. He's done just about everything he's needed to. All he needs to do now is just hold on to it, make sure nothing goes wrong on the lap. Through the chicane, nice and smooth. Number 4 catches a bit more in the grass. He's going to lose some more time. That rear balance swing not quite helping that number 4 car. Final lap for the leaders. Final lap also for the number 8 and the number 49. To be determined whether the 25 and 9 will be able to cross the line on time to start lap 11. Purple sector 1 for Pingu. He set the fastest lap on lap 9. And it looks like the 4 really struggling with the weight balance of that car right now. That car is very loose. It's pushing way too hard for that car to handle. Anyway, timer's run out. The 25 has finished the race. The number 9 has not yet. The number 0 is actually closing in on the number 9. He's being shown the blue flag. Pingu is flashing his lights at him. Through Wood Code they go. The number 9 right in front of the number 0. They're side by side entering the chicane. Pingu is going to think better of doing that. On the brakes a bit hard. Oh, the number 4's in the grass. Pingu's going to win this race. The number 4 just about spun it. He will take home second. Manbar's going to take home third. Zorro seems to have had some more moments, 21 seconds out from Manbar. And, yeah, that's everyone finished. That got very hairy between the 9 and the 0 there. Thankfully, no incidents occurred, no Verstappen, no conning. And, you know, things just went well.